I'm kind of against it because like if they think I am like like if they make a movie and like you're in the locker room, they just watch you like that's so uncomfortable, like that's sexual harassment to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel that's my I feel bad about my pride, so I would have, and then I'm done. That's all I have to do.
Educational answer, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said
that's for education?
Yeah, you said you would fight a gay person? Come on now.
Because they're
Oh,
gay,
you can't
wanna
put
fight
that
them.
then.
Because you're a fighter.
And life with the bond.
Come on. I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black.
We out here trying to make a change.
Man, trying to be the change we want to see. We're making strides to make homosexuality accepted.
Yeah, we're trying to get homosexuality out there, trying to make it a norm.
Man, we got to shape the minds of the people that's out here.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's get it.
The president.
Anyway, you got the messages?
Yeah.
Alright.
And I hate that you don't think I belong.
Hey, where did I stand back there?
Oh, standing here.
All right. Name and age, ma'am.
Name and age? 16?
Wait, name
Name.
and age. Or, sorry. Name and age? 15.
What's your
No,
name?
no, hey, start over. Name,
I think it's an age.
name and age.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, before you start. Does anybody want to force you?
No, thank you.
All right, your name and your age, first of all.
My name, my edge.
Age. I didn't. Age, my bad. Name and age.
is Earl Anthony Joseph III. I am 25.
Mike Fennycroft, age 52 years young.
Jeremy Mayhew, 17.
I'm Terry Tinbrink, and I'm 47 years old. Do I have to tell you my age? No. Stephanie Williams, and I'm 50.
My name's Tiana and I'm 16.
All right. How do you feel about homosexuality?
I feel like it's up to them on how they feel or like who they love. It's really up to them. I'm not against it.
All right. Do you agree with it or disagree with it?
Disagree with how they feel.
No, disagree with homosexuality or agree with it. Like concise or precise, I should say.
I guess I agree with them because I'm not against it, so it doesn't affect me in any type of way.
All right. So how do you guys feel about homosexuality?
It's okay with me.
It's a life choice. I feel like, somebody make you happy, somebody make you happy. It shouldn't matter, color of skin, gender, sex, shouldn't matter.
All right.
But
So in that sense, you would agree with it, right?
I agree, yeah. It's not that I agree with it,
Yeah.
but I just feel like if that's your choice you want to make in life, should nobody judge you on it.
How do I feel about it? I don't know that I have a feeling about it.
Or like mental mindset or like any type of thoughts towards it.
I think that each person has a right to choose what they want to do with their body.
All right. Do you agree or disagree with it?
Do I agree or disagree with it? I think each person has a right to do with what they want with their body. I can't tell people what to do with their body.
Right. All right. How do you guys feel about homosexuality?
Is that outlawed?
All right.
Wait, equality for everybody? Like, if you love the same sex, it's fine.
All right. Do you guys agree or disagree with this?
I agree with it.
You agree with it?
Like, I don't really think it matters. I agree with it.
How do you feel about homosexuality?
I feel like it needs to be accepted in today's society more than it is by older generations.
All right. Do you agree with it or disagree with it?
Oh, I agree with it 100%. I think our generation that's a new generation, we're accepting of it. But I think when you go up to like people that are 20 in the 30s, 40s, 50s, I don't think they're as accepting of it. I think they need to be. I think they will be eventually.
How do you feel about homosexuality?
How do I feel about homosexuality? I am a Christian, so obviously I want to follow my God. I do know many gay people. I have family who are gay, so I don't throw my personal beliefs, my religious beliefs on anybody, and I do follow my God, and I believe in loving everybody. So what they do with their life is going to be between them and God at that time.
All right. So in that sense, would you agree or disagree with the lifestyle?
In that sense, for me and my heart, I will disagree with the lifestyle. For that sense, for my family members, for my friends, they're a lot happier because they've come out and have not fighting within themselves.
Right.
So I agree for them that they are bettering their own lives.
Homo.
What?
I believe that everybody is entitled to live their life any way they choose. Not for me.
All right.
It's not something I would want. It's not a lifestyle I would embrace.
All right. So in that sense, would you disagree or agree with it?
What do you mean disagree or
Like,
agree with it?
like, are you accepting of the lifestyle in that case?
You mean if somebody wants to choose to live their life that way? Am
Yeah.
I accepting it? Well, however you choose to live your life, I'm going to accept it as long as it doesn't require me to vote for it, or because that's not a lifestyle that I would choose to live, and that's not a lifestyle that I would choose for my children to have. But I believe everybody has a right to live any way they want to live.
You notice anything about the people we be interviewing?
Yeah, a little bit. Like looking back on the footage and whatever. I noticed that like what Jeremy said was kind of true. Like the older generations, like the people in their like 30s and 40s and 50s and whatnot, like they haven't really accepted the lifestyle as a whole.
Yeah.
And like when we asked people that were younger, who?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and then when we asked, younger people, they were so open-minded to the choice.
I feel like they're exposed to it more than how it was back then. 'Cause
Exactly.
It wasn't even allowed back then, right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, that is crazy. All right. Do you feel that humanity is accepting of homosexuality as a whole?
Humanity as an Americans, or humanity as
that's actually a better question. As Americans.
As Americans, I think that more and more Americans are becoming very tolerant of it. Yes.
All right.
No.
All right. Why do you guys feel that way?
Not in each state. We don't have equal rights in each state. They're working towards it, but it's not fair in each state or any country.
Right.
Humanity, I think there are pockets of people who do and pockets of people who don't. So I'd say some yes, some no.
All right.
No.
No? Why do you guys feel that way?
I feel this way because it's not legalized everywhere to marry the same sex.
I believe that America is more accepting, France is more accepting. There are some countries across the world that are more accepting than other countries. I believe that in the United States as a whole, we have the West Coast and the East Coast that are more accepting than other states that are in the middle. I do think that it is becoming more accepting in the American culture, yes.
I think society's starting to be more conform to it. I wouldn't say it's a norm. I wouldn't say it's a comfortable norm.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just feel like there's a lot of people that don't really understand it. Understand that part, and that's just how we, grew up.
Right.
Grew up, you know what I mean. So, but I will say this: it's becoming more acceptable.
Yeah.
In society, and that's because you started seeing more on TV.
Yeah.
You started seeing more on commercials. You started seeing more everywhere else. So,
out here making this check.
Yeah. Still gotta make a change.
Trying to make this change.
These gays are accepting of everyone, boy.
Man. Welcome to the land of freedom right here, ACHS. This is where it's at.
Hey, Devon. All right.
What shaped your opinion on homosexuality?
What shaped my opinion was I saw this picture on Twitter, and it was a comparison from these two African children that were both, like, they had no food, and then it was like two gay guys kissing, and they said more people are shocked by the gay guys kissing than the two naked, skinny African children. So I was like, why is that?
I would say my experience, you know what I mean? I'm really not a judgmental dude. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm understanding both sides of the fence with any situation.
All right.
And being brought up, I mean, coming from Will in a more diverse area, you see so much diversity. You know what I mean? Like, so to me, I've never been like, oh, well, that's two dudes that like each other. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or that's two girls that like each other. Like, to me, it is what it is. This is a personal choice. Just like if I want to wake up and take a shower, if I want to wake up, just like I pick my girl that I want to talk to.
Right.
I mean, if that person want to pick a dude, they want to pick a dude. That's on him. You
Right.
feel me? So I mean, growing up, you just expose yourself to certain stuff. You feel me? And I ain't never been like a hateful person or judgmental person. So,
Yeah.
And I got my uncle gay. You feel me? So.
Right. So you've been exposed to it already. You know what it's
Exposed to
Yeah.
What shaped our opinion?
Yeah. Like upbringings, like background type stuff.
People like coming out, like knowing people who are gay or lesbian to people who aren't. Like it's the same. It doesn't.
All right.
We have a gay friend. Well, that's mine.
We have our very own.
He's my friend, and he's like a great person, so they shouldn't be better.
Right.
That makes a difference, right?
What has shaped my opinion on the topic of homosexuality?
Like any type of background knowledge you have or anything like that? Upbringings.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would say I have a biblical viewpoint on homosexuality.
All right.
So that has shaped some of that.
All right. So I know you already talked about your religious beliefs. So could you expand on what has shaped your opinion a little bit more?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. I do follow my God. My God does not approve of homosexuality. However, we are told to follow after Jesus Christ, and He loves everybody. He hung around with people who were not accepted in mainstream society, so I follow after Him. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what you are. If you are a good person to me, if you are respectful and you are an upstanding human in society, then I personally will accept you. My religious beliefs definitely have. My time of working in downtown San Francisco has also changed my beliefs, because I had a boss who explained to me that he wouldn't be allowed to go see the man that he has been with for 25 years if he was in ICU in the hospital, because at that time, if you weren't married or family, you couldn't visit people. And I didn't agree with that. I have a cousin who is gay and is in a wonderful marriage and has a new baby, and I have all of these circumstances that has changed how I feel about it as a whole, but I still, for me and for my family, I have taught them that this is not okay for us. Again, it's between them and God.
I think, coming from a religious background, I think we're taught that, homosexuality is a bad thing. But as soon as I got to know someone who's homosexual, I realized there's no difference between them and anyone else.
All right. Here we go. That's a good shot.
That's a shot. This is shots, boy. Jethro Open Auto representing. POP.
What is this?
Down.
POP holding it down. All right. Do you think that homosexuality is a choice?
Low key, yeah.
All right. What?
I don't know. I just feel like,
All right. Is it like a religious shape or?
I think, yeah, just the way I was raised, I was just like, they implanted that into my mind, I guess.
Right.
But I do understand people's views if they do say that it's not like a choice.
All right. Thanks for your time.
Sure.
Bet.
Yes,
All right. Why do you feel that way?
because we have a choice for everything that we do. You can choose to do something or you cannot choose to do something. It's your choice. Now, again, you're asking somebody who is not a homosexual,
Right.
so I can't say that they don't feel like it's a choice or not. It might be that somebody else might think that it's not a choice for them.
Yeah.
Again, that's a judgment call, and it's not my judgment to make.
All right. All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
That's a complicated question. I don't know. I guess I say I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. That's it.
Some might say yeah. They would say I'd see choice with some people. Others I'd say I don't know. I think there might be some biology.
All right.
I'm not sure.
All right. Thank you for your time.
I would say that somewhat yes and somewhat no. I know a little kid who will more than likely end up that way. just because I've known him since he was born, and he tends to be that way. So in that instance, I'd say no, he doesn't have that choice. He's always been that way. Other people, I do believe that they do have a choice. I think because it is so widely accepted in our society that it's more freely, more open to make that choice. When students are, when people, not students, when people are choosing to go this way or that way at the same time or whatever, that's a choice.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
I don't think so. I think you're born that way, to be honest.
All right. Thank you.
Skewy fam.
Why is he better than me?
All right.
I don't think it's a choice. I think you're born with it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Do I think it's a choice?
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely think it's a choice, and I'll argue somebody to the grave. I really don't like when people say
It's genetics.
that it's genetic. I really don't. I'm a sociologist. You feel me? My major is sociology, so I feel like every choice a person make is developed through a group or society or an influence. You
Right.
feel me? So I really don't think it's genetic in your genes to be to like the opposite sex or like the same. I mean, I say opposite. I mean, even I would say even opposite sex. You feel me? So that's all. That's something we taught. You feel me? So I feel like a person that do like the same sex is either either been through something, been exposed to something, or I think a lot of it, especially in high school, is more of a attention thing. Or if you really ask somebody that like the same sex, they've really been through something real dramatic.
Right.
Like really dramatic that really messed them up mentally, that forced them to do something like that. Not that it's wrong, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'll argue anybody to the grave about it being a genetic thing. I really think it's a choice. And then just because it's a choice don't mean you're less gay. Cause I mean, it's always when you talk to somebody, I wouldn't say gay. If you talk to somebody that like the same sex, you know, they don't like when they say it's a choice. You know, it's a choice. It's like you downplaying their decision. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's a choice. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna judge you on your choice. But I don't think we born that, because it'd be more acceptable if we was born that. It'd be a norm. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like left-handed people.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? You're born with your left hand. It's a norm. You feel me? Though it ain't a lot of left-handed people, it's still it's normal. You know what I mean? I don't think we born like that. I think it's choices we made, things we see on TV, things we around. You know what I mean? And that's that.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Man, no problem, man.
Thank you.
Reasons to be against it and for it, but I'm kind of against it because, like, if they think I am, like, you know, like if they make a movie and like you're in the locker room, they just watch you, like that's so uncomfortable, like that's sexual harassment to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I feel that's my, like, you know, I feel bad about my pride, so you know I would have, and then I'm done. That's all I have to do.
An educational answer, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said-
that's for education.
Yeah. You said you would fight a gay person. Come on now.
Because they're
Oh,
gay,
you can't
wanna
put
fight
that
them.
then.
Because you fight a gay person?
Well, if they touch me, if they touch me,
you.
like literally, like
Why? Do they got like a disease on him?
So let's do this. Let's do
If a
this.
straight
right?
person touched you.
What if we do,
I have to go. We'll talk about. I have
No,
to
no,
go.
hey, no, you don't. No, you don't.
No,
You gotta come back.
What if we did this? What if the world was switched? You feel me? What if being gay was normal and liking the opposite sex, you feel me, was bad in your world? You feel me? And right now you like girls, and what if you came up to me, I won't touch you because you like girls? Then what you do? How would you feel?
That's what I'm talking about.
Man. So since you want to punch people, you feel me? You might get beat up.
Yeah, I know you act like gay people got cooties.
I didn't. No, it's not just that. It's just because, like,
all right. So is
my
it
older
like,
okay, like my older half brother is gay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. He had his friend over or whatever. I was about to hop in the shower. You feel me? And I'm just sitting down on my phone. He's just literally watching me when I'm about to go watch the shower. I'm like, I slammed it. And I was like, bro, I feel so uncomfortable ever since then. Like, I'm cool with like gay people are cool. Like, I'm cool with them. Like, you feel me? Like, I have no problems with them. They don't have no like, and they don't like do nothing to me. You feel me? Like,
It's different.
that's
It's
how I
different than
see
making
it.
advances on you. It's disrespectful.
I gotta go.
That was good. That was good footage too. That was pretty
good look. Earl.
Yeah, thank you for stepping.
Keep the people off your camera, man.
So, what did you guys learn?
Well, I learned that kids nowadays, like kids in our generation, don't really care much about homosexuality as if we were referring to the older people because they feel like it's not right and it's not religious and pointing to like they feel like it offends them, but some really don't care. And that's what I learned about it. It's mostly that the older people are affected by it more than the younger.
So homosexuality back then was more stricter than it is now.
Yes.
What about you, Devon?
And I just learned that we still have like larger strides to make in getting homosexuality accepted by all span of people, because you know, like Ryan touched on, just the older generation need to accept the fact that you know there are homosexual people in the world, and whether you like it or not, they're going to be there, and you should accept them because they are who they are, and there's no changing them. So you know, we still got to keep working. We got to make it to where the world can see that this is the way it should be. Yeah, just keep working.
And I can hate to me religiously. I'm G.O.D. to infinity, for real.
The world won't get no better.